JoBlo.
This one hit me, guys.
Thank you.
Good. Is that good in a good way or
in a good way?
Okay.
As a parent, and dealing with issues, I think there's something really special about the relationship that you guys have here. Can you talk about? It's kind of a twist, as a bit of a switch, to be honest. Mom, dad, kind of.
Well, what's been represented on screen as mom? That's I don't think is fair. Is that the moms are always given the roles of the nurturing, and the fathers are the hard asses. But I don't think that's true at all in real life.
Society, no.
No.
Definitely not. I was raised by a single mother, so that's the mother that I'm used to seeing. And I mean, the man trying to do his best to
keep up.
Yeah, put on,
Well,
keep up.
Yeah, because I can relate. I'm that guy.
Yeah, which
Pound it, brother.
which I think is really important to see. To me, it was really important to see a good father, a good man, a good partner, someone who was loving and open and hopeful and connected to something bigger. And I don't think we see that enough in films from men. From men, we don't. We don't allow women to be harsh and hard because it's not supposed to be attractive. But this in this scenario, you go, your best qualities are needed. Not what society thinks you need to be in your place in society. It is bring your best game to the worst situation. And I love that a good man was represented by someone who's also an incredibly good man.
Yeah, and I feel like this whole story and this character for you is kind of like, if you could look at it as even a Ripley from Aliens. It's that kind of character.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's exciting to take on.
Exciting and scary because you just it can either work or not work, and you don't have an alien to give you that other side. That alien is within you. What's most frightening for me in films is when that doorknob is turning and you go, I'm imagining what's on the other side. So all of us. Anytime, like the scene right before something happens to him, you have to see on his eyes his greatest fear. You are not showing you what he's seeing. You have to see him internalize what he's... Every actor, B.D. Wong, any person who's Jackie, who's having that moment, you have to experience that thing that is so bad for them that makes them not want to be on the planet anymore. And I go, that to me is so heartbreaking. And hard.
It's also pretty horrific.
Yeah.
This is a horror movie. Brutal.
I don't think it would have interested me had it not had at its foundation a really small, intimate, powerful story about family and love and mother. Like, what is that? Breaking the mold. Like, what is that? What is a community?
Tropes,
what is a partner?
Yeah. How did you get involved with this? And how easy was it to be who you were?
No, man, I had That's what happened. That's what happened.
Please.
I read the script was amazing, man, and I had the opportunity to just meet with Susanne afterwards, and then after that we got to meet with Sandy, and she's this person.
I was like this.
No.
Then I left. My mouth was shut though, and I walked away and I said, if that's not who plays Tom, I don't know how we're going to have an actor elevate themselves to that level, because he is that person.
Oh, I agree.
He's that person from the inside.
Thank you guys.
The deepest core of Trey is that person.
Like, you guys connected. Was that just instant? I mean, it was on
easy.
Screen, it's amazing.
Thank you.
It was easy.
Yeah, I mean, again, like, just the quality of people that you get to work with. She's an amazing person, so it's easy to, like, not easy, but it's comfortable to share space with
Like
somebody
an old
like that.
shoe, huh?
Yeah. 100%. That's, I mean, yeah.
Don't use the word old.
Okay.
Yes, like a comfy.
It's like a comfy,
new sneaker.
Amazing.
New Adidas that just your foot slides
with
into.
With wonderful
support,
insoles.
arch support.
The best insoles, like walking on clouds.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, nice way to end it. But we could make each other laugh. Like once I knew that he was an easy target with my stupidity, I was instantly put at ease. It's so easy. It's so easy. And that makes you go, okay, this is going to be fun.
How did you find the environment? How did you want to tell the story? It's a very unique tale. It's something we've heard before, but it's done in a very unique way. What was your approach with telling Bird Box?
It was actually the desire to tell a story of somebody's escaping, somebody's trying to protect two small kids, somebody trying to bring those kids to safety, and yet at the same time having a portrayal of motherhood, Sandra Bullock plays a reluctant pregnant woman, and almost like a reluctant mother. She doesn't name the kids. They're called boy and girl. She's kind of quite harsh with them. And yet, at all times, you feel that she does it in order for them to survive. Mm-hmm. And I think that I haven't seen that before. I haven't seen a portrayal of motherhood, which I actually feel is much more real. And then do that within the framework of a thriller, of a kind of post-apocalyptic thriller. I thought that was really, really interesting.
Sandra, that was an amazing choice for this role. Was she always who you wanted, or how did she get involved?
she was involved, or she was getting involved when I was asked about it. And there was, when I read it and thought about her, it was like, nobody else can do this. Nobody else can do that thing of being this harsh and yet so this relatable, because she's so, she's very, very honest, and she has kind of a sincerity to her, that where you kind of, you understand everything she does.
Well, yeah, and I think that when the opening scene, when she's telling the kids, it almost feels cruel as you're watching it when you first see it, and then you're like, I get it.
It is cruel. Mm-hmm. She has Mallory has a cruelness to her, which is all about making sure that they survive. Mm-hmm. She's a kind of the ultimate mother, kind of, she's so forceful, and she's going to do whatever it takes.
This is a horror movie, and you go for the jugular on a couple of these scenes, a couple of these kills. How did you approach the actual horror aspect of it?
Look, it had to be scary, and it had to be kind of it had to work in that sort of a thing where you go, I don't dare to look, but I have to look at the screen, and that was exciting. For directors, it's exciting to do. Fun.
And, you have this amazing cast to play with.
Amazing cast.
And Sarah Paulson's great. She shows up a little bit. And working with these young kids, they're so good. Was that difficult?
They are brilliant actors. No, it's not difficult. Well, it was, they were completely, they had a lot of fun. And they, the grown-ups were a little bit, hey, we better stop now. The water's very, very cold. And they would go, hey, can we try again? They were amazing small little actors, and also, they felt that they were in a playground. They were completely on it.
It was fun to watch. I love the connection, especially between the two leads. You have this very dynamic kind of father and mother figure. How did you approach him? He's fantastic. He also seems like the perfect choice for this.
Trevante Rhodes has got a kind of sincerity and a kindness to him, which we thought was just really fitted it perfectly. There is, there's a bit of a gender swap in sort of traditional gender swap in it, and then he's in a way, he kind of sort of represent the more conventional motherhood in a way that he's kind, he's warm, he's telling stories, and she's the stern one. And I think we all quite enjoy doing that without making any point of it.
Where are you? Please don't take my job. Please don't take my children! How have you been feeling? Have you been sleeping any better?
Oh, rough. Then again, I never slept well before this condition.
Condition? It's called pregnancy. It's okay to say it out loud. Something's happened.
Can you just please drive?
Did you see something? Come inside!
What's going on?
People describe seeing an entity that takes on the form of your worst fears.
Oh my God.
What are you looking at? What did you see? What is wrong with you? Please stop it!
We can't stay here.
Every contact we have had with the outside has brought us death. Your kids, they deserve hope.
Every single decision I have made has been for them.
They're gone.
Listen to me. We are going on the trip now. It's going to be rough. Hold on! If you hear something in the woods, you tell me. If you hear something in the water, you tell me. But under no circumstance are you allowed to take off your blindfold.
Did you hear that?